Hey there, welcome back to another episode of Benjo's Builds. Today, you guys get to find out the project car we got. Now, we did get a bird, but not just any bird. We got a Firebird, boys! Time for the Mullets and Leonard Skinner to come out. Fortunately, this one doesn't have any T-tops, but she is the V6 flavor. We might be changing that here soon. It's a really straight body. No dings or dents. Actually, there's one dent and it's right about there. It's really clean, really clean. As you can see, interior's mint in it. But yeah, a little sad about the T-tops. It's a bummer. But she is a clean unit. You guys should bleep bloop down in the comments below and let us know what you guys think we should do with this thing. Gets a V8 with a turbo. Becomes a drag car, becomes another drift car. Right now, we don't really know what we should do with it, but let us know. Remember how in the last video I said that the Tahoe had no reverse? It actually may not have reverse, but she gets the job done. That'll be soon. Not done by me. Well, now it doesn't have third or fourth either. And we need to put a new transmission in that thing. So I got us a new trans. It's a fully built 4L65. And she's ready to go in that bad boy. So let's head down to the shop. We'll get her swapped out and we'll show you guys that process. Now I only think it's right, since we're here at the house, that I give you guys a tour of the cars. Because we got quite a few around here, and maybe you guys can help us out and let us know what we should do with these things, because yeah, they're all projects. Here, of course, we have the T-Bird. You guys are familiar with that, and she's good to go. If you have any suggestions, though, we're always open to them. Let us know what you think we should do with it. Back here, we got a 1952 Chevy pickup. It's the 3100 flavor. Got some old seats sitting up here. There's my dog. What's up, Bobo? This truck, though, my dad bought a long time ago. Actually used to be a school truck back in the day. No big dings or dents or nothing. All original metal. She's got a Camaro front clip under her. And yeah, we don't really know what to do with her. It's got the patina that all you boys like nowadays. Good patina. She's really straight. But we just don't really have any plans for her from this point out. Put a big block in her, put an LS in her, put a small block 350 in her. I don't know. We got my 1987 GMC Jimmy. Or, I'm sorry, this is a Chevrolet, so it's a Blazer. You don't see too many of these. She's the two-door version. Also, pretty clean. She's four-wheel drive. It's got a little 2.8 liter V6 in it. See? Blazer 4x4. She's got some patina on her. It's pretty clean, but she's a good four-wheel drive rig. You guys should let us know what you think we should do with this, because it just sits here. Runs and drives great. Let's go take a look at the other things we got. Here we have the Tahoe that's broken. Needs to get a new trans, which we're going to go do here shortly. Over here is my beat-up beater. 1993 Toyota Tercel. It's a little 1.5 liter four-cylinder, but I think it's time to do something with it. Should we turbo it? Should we body swap it to a VW Bug? What do you guys think? Over here is my, may not look like anything right now, but it's my 1985 Toyota pickup. This we do have plans for. She's already off-road, built in the back. It's fully caged, fully back halved. It's got 3-link short course truck suspension, stock Toyota rear end. Got to get some bump stops for it, but it's fully caged. The cage ties into the cab. Cab's fully caged. The cage ends about right here, and there's nothing frontward. I have I-beams for it. I need to build an engine cage for it, and I need to put a LS in it. We're going to do the 5.3 flavor in this bad boy. And also let us know if you'd like to see it get done here on the channel. Over here is our 2003 Infiniti G35. all stock, also beat up. Hood gap's perfect. It's a great hood gap, you know. She runs and drives pretty well. Got some big oil leaks on her, but, you know, comes with infinities. Drift car, rally car, what should we do with it? Over here, 1956 Ford F100. My dad and I built this a long time ago. She's fire engine red, if you couldn't tell. It's fast. It's got a 383 stroker with a Muncie 4-speed in it. We did the disc brake conversion on it. This truck is fully done, ready to go. So we're not really going to take any suggestions on what we should do with this because it's already done. And we like it the way that it is. That didn't... Come on. There we go. Hold trucks. Don't like to close. We'll have to get this thing out on the road and show you guys what she does. She gets down. Let's get down to the shop and get this transmission swapped. See you guys down there. All right, so we made it down here to the shop. We got our new built transmission here. Let's get this bad boy up in the air and get it ripped out and a new one put in.
One eternity later.
So here's a little update. So far we got the exhaust dropped. We got the cross member out. I have all the bolts out of the transfer case except for this one. We're getting ready to pull this transfer case out. Then we're going to do the starter, pull it out, do the torque converter bolts, the bell housing bolts, plugs off the transmission, drop this bad boy out. Let's get you guys back on the tripod. Okay, I'm going to have to put the trans jack under here.
What's going to hold this?
Us.
Okay.
Now this.
It's going to be what? Oh, that's all right.
This is going to come back, and then it's going to tilt forward and come down.
We got to come out this way towards the jack.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You ready?
Yep. I got my hand on the wrong side. I got it.
You're good. Back, down, back.
Now come out. Yep.
Okay. Here, I got it.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Set it in. Right back over the way it was. Not that way. You're dripping all the oil out. It should be stood the other way. Stand it up. Like that there. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Now we just got to get this big bad boy out of there. Starter.
Yeah, once it falls.
Oh, I think it's the cable. What's that thing? We got a plug right there. I think that's for him. I should just pull that off.
Okay, so now we can let this down. Let's get it set on this cross member up here. Right there, like that. Just so I can get the bell housing bolts out. Now I need to get a 13 on a mile-long extension and, well, a long one. I don't know. Longer than... All right. We got our blown up 4L60 on out of here. Yeah, I know it leaks oil. Don't come at me in the comments for it. We'll get her fixed. But, oh yeah, we got a big hole where a trans is supposed to be. The old trans is over there on the stand. The new trans is on the floor. Now we got to swap over some parts and we'll start getting her back in. All right, we got all of our parts off our old trans swapped onto the new one. We put the adapter for the 4-wheel drive for the transfer case. Got the bracket for the shift cable. We got the shift selector and arm. We got the little bracket that holds the fuel lines and the wires on. Now all we got to do is fill up the torque converter and slide it on. Put this bad boy in, get the dipstick back in it, plug everything in, put the transfer case back on, and we'll be good to go. But first, I got to lower this down, and I need to flush the transmission lines and the radiator to make sure that we don't have any crap that's going to get into this new transmission and ruin it. So this trans here is fully built. In your standard 4L60, it's going to have 6 clutch discs and 6 steel plates. This one has 9. In your standard 4L60, your sun gear is only going to have 4 gears around it. This one has 5 on each one of the sun gears. We got bigger, badder baskets in it. We got bigger, wider bands in it. We got a shift kit in it. We got Corvette servos. We got Corvette shift solenoids. This thing's going to be bad to the bone, and it's going to be perfect for towing, because that's all we do with this thing really is tow, hence the hitch. Let's go ahead and get those trans lines flushed, and we'll get her in there.
Much later.
Bringing you guys in about halfway through here. We got these rubber hoses here rigged up to our trans cooler lines. And I got this bottle of Cooler Clean. We're just standing here and we're flushing the lines in the radiator this way instead of lowering the car to do it. So I got it all rigged up here. I just put pressure on this and it pumps it out there into the bucket. Watch, it'll start coming out here thick in a second. Like magic. Now we're going to pump 3 cans of this shit through here to make sure that it doesn't have any chunks of gunk and that our trans is good to go.
All the metal's gone.
All the metal and clutch material from the old transmission is out of the lines and out of the radiator. Here in a minute, I'll probably switch lines and put pressure through the other line and come out the other way.
It's looking a lot better though, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you guys missed it. It was pretty nasty at first, but now she's getting clear.
No, we got air. So we did it exactly like you were supposed to. We didn't even read the can.
We didn't even read them instructions. Who needs instructions?
Now we know
Not
what
me.
we're doing. There you go. We're good. Beautiful. Oh, we're good, man.
All right. We gotta do is pull them lines off there and get the new transmission in. Oh wait, we gotta fill up the other torque converter and shit.
That's okay. Let's let this down.
Yeah.
I can get this bucket off here. We can get these lines off. All right. Let's get that out. Come on.
Get that out. Come on. Put this back on here. Put this back on here.
This is going to be nice.
All right, my phone died, so we didn't get the rest of the transmission install in. We got her in, started driving her around, and she's leaking. And it's not clicking into 4th gear. So we're gonna take a drive down to Bakersfield and drop her off at the shop where I got my transmission rebuilt, and he's gonna figure it out. So let's get down to Bakersfield. Well, we just got the Tahoe back from the shop. She seems to be shifting pretty well. and she's going through all the gears, not leaking anymore, and at no cost to me. Perfect. All right, let's get her back home. Look at that. Shifting. See, well, shift. Oh yeah, boy. Damn. Cruising along. I'll get a video of her going through all the gears for you guys. Second. Third. Back to second. Oh wait, maybe still in third. Well, we're not going to get to fourth, but you guys get the gist of it. She goes forward, she goes reverse, she does all the things that she needs to do. I noticed that most of you aren't subscribed, so go ahead and hit the subscribe button, the little bell, and give us a like. It's time for bed.